Since when did you know that music was going to be your fate? And maybe that's a little bit too much said, but that you really wanted to do this.
No, when I
Adam called me when he was 13 years old. When we were 13, he once called me. I think it was the first or second time we talked on the phone, and he said, you know, I like school, okay. I hate PE, gymnastics and stuff, but I love music. That's what I want to do.
And why did you want to do it with her?
No, I was actually calling you for I think you look really good. I was some sort of. I remember we went to a party and but that was you. We were at 13 and 14. I was trying to go get a date or something.
Okay. I love music.
Well, that was my pickup line.
Yeah.
But no, around that time, I think music became really important. It's a good channel for me, and I really liked everything around it. So I don't know if it was a fate or anything. It's just been a dream.
And since when did you know you wanted to do with the 5 of you that are still together now? Was it directly clear that this one, or was it?
No, it just happened that way. I mean, because Ted, he plays bass guitar, and we were good friends. We didn't do anything with music together, but I wasn't in a band at that time, and he said, I really want to be in a band. It sounds like we should do that during nights or during weekends, because we both in school. He was in film school, I was in design school, so he was sort of the guy like, oh, we should really do that. He sort of forced me, and then we called Carl, and then we practiced with a drum machine. So wasn't like, it was sort of the rest of us, basically. The one that didn't have jobs or anything like that. But we were good friends. We knew who each other were. We all went to the same school, so I think everyone just came in after a while, like, oh, this is what I want to do. And then 1 year later, 2002, we were a 5-piece.
Are you sometimes afraid that you're more passionate about this band than the other bands, than the other members, or that because you were speaking out like, I really need to do this, and you said like, maybe Adam is the most into it, or is that?
Yeah, sometimes, but I mean, it's because it's so important to me. Yeah, I guess sometimes, yeah.
Because it's so important for you.
Yeah.
On your website, I also noticed a series of videos called Discoveries. How important is it for you to communicate in that way with the fans? Do you think?
I just think that we really. It is important, of course, because we have a lot of our audiences. They're great. No, but they are. I hate saying fans. It's such a, I don't know, it's a weird word. But I think we really like doing these short films, and what we talked about earlier, really like creative and try different things. And since we can do it, we want to do it. And so that's why Ted is the doing all these films. He's great doing that, and it's something to do on the road as well.
Yeah, that's what I think it is. It's an outlet on the tour, because so much time that we spend on the road is kind of a waste of time, except it all leads up to that 1.5 hour when we play on the stage, and the rest is kind of not creative at all. It's the opposite of that. It's like factory work. So I think that it's important I can just tell that anytime anybody gets a project, a creative project that's applicable to what we do on the road, it just helps out somehow.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, it's a couple of months ago since Work was released. Are there already some new ideas that you want to do in the near future, maybe EP or LP? Or?
Yeah, I think we're gonna focus on the next album straight away. So we might do some other projects if we get bored or something in between. But I think we already had a few ideas that's been recorded in between tours. So if it goes well, how we want to plan it, we're going to start working on it in March. in Stockholm, having some time off before that and start working on it. It depends. We want to have it out pretty soon, but it has to be perfect, so we'll see. But hopefully in a year and a half or year, I don't know. It's far away, but it takes time.
Well, thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.